Welcome to CineQuest Video.
Well, I'm pressing record already, so we can
do
this thing. Let me know when you're cool rolling. And then
no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just bringing shit up, as I think about it. So whatever, ready for here. I mean, I honestly don't think this is gonna take very long.
No, I mean it's just as long as the other, just as long as the other ones too. I mean. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me see.
I guess my headphones are shit or something because Daniel sounds like he's a bit away. Like there's some distance.
Well, I have the headphones. I mean, I can hear everything perfectly clear.
Oh, okay. Then it's probably mine then. That are.
As long as you can hear him.
Yeah. It's just not. I guess I'm spoiled. Used to using a.
Damn, that is.
Hey, it's me. God damn.
That does sound like.
But it trips me out too. I'm like, fuck. What are we playing about me?
Okay.
So.
Welcome to Anatomy of Mixed. Oh Jesus. Whoops.
Welcome to CineQuest.
Welcome to CineQuest Video.
There you go.
Let me start it one more time. Welcome to CineQuest Video. Episode number 19. Today we're going to be talking about the movie Beverly Hills Ninja.
Oh, yeah.
The movie that has so much depth.
So much.
It's profound. And a vehicle for Chris Farley to spread peace through the world.
And action.
I think we're ahead of the curve, though, guys, because in about 30 years, we're going to be talking about this movie on TMC's Best 100 Movies of the,
late
20th century.
20th century.
Yeah.
20th
late 20th century.
Not even of the decade, just the fucking century. Mm. Okay. This movie came out in 1997, January 17th, 1997.
Yeah.
And just a little tragic note after this. The December of 1997, Chris Farley was dead.
Was he? So this was his last movie? Because I thought
I think it was.
I think Almost Heroes was
the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this movie came out
in 98.
Yeah. So he actually made Almost Heroes after this.
Yeah, it's Farley's last leading film role.
It was postmortem release.
Posthumously, you mean?
Yes, that's what
technically
I mean.
was. I don't even remember if that one came out in the theaters. I think it went straight to video.
Straight to video, yeah.
It did. It did? It did come out. It made $6.1 million in the box office.
That's a bummer, dude.
Oh, wow.
It's terrible. You know what? I think that...
I thought it was so fast and straight to the fucking movie that I was just like, oh, this is straight to video.
Well, I think that movie is more entertaining personally than
it is.
This one.
It absolutely is. It is fucking hilarious, actually.
Daniel, do you remember Almost Heroes?
Stars is gonna play it 3 times in the next few days, dudes.
Holy shit!
Should get the 7-day trial just to watch it through those 3 fucking times.
Yeah, shit, man.
Or we get Jamie to get it on Plex.
Or we could do that too
at 360p again. The fucker.
I still remember the fucking scene, speaking of Almost Heroes, where Matthew Perry's looking through the telescope.
The telescope looking
and
at
fucking
the Native
spies Shaquina. What the fuck was the name of the
of the girl?
I think it was Shakina.
Hold on.
And you're just talking about the name of the girl, right?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna look it up now, so I'm not because I spied it on the interwebs. Let's see.
The name of the woman is Shakina.
Shaquina or Shaquina. I'm not sure how it's pronounced.
Played by Lisa Barbuccia. Yeah.
Shaquina.
I'm assuming that's
I don't know.
Maybe that's Italian, some such.
But yeah, fucking Chris Farley's character, because I was like, were you polishing the pewter or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a good movie. Actually, that'll probably be
a future CineQuest, guys.
For sure.
Talk about that later.
That should be top movies, top last movies before people.
Oh, word. Dude, and then the fucking Eagle's Nest scene. God damn it. We should totally talk about that.
I love that every time. I always loved, that would be such a great
this is when he keeps going up to get the egg, right?
And then that look of fear and surprise in his face every fucking time. He nails it. fucking like just the same look, that open mouth, like dopey ass look. Like I fucking will never forget that face he makes. It was just the best.
You know, I mean, Chris Farley didn't make like the best movies, but I mean, they had some funny.
They were good.
They had some funny
Like,
ones.
he was
They're entertaining.
a funny guy.
It's he's not necessarily a comedian per se. He's more like a physical comedian.
Like
Yeah, physical comedy. Yeah, but
he wasn't going around doing stand up or anything like that.
No, was he?
No.
So
Honestly, I don't think he could.
Like,
he could do that. I mean, no, it was all just physical shit. I mean,
slapstick.
Yeah, comedy skits. Falling down.
Chipping
When
down.
you're fat, you're supposed to fall down. You know,
Right?
Unless you're John Candy, because John Candy, I don't recall him.
No, he never
down.
did, because if he did, he would have fucking died sooner. I don't know. Like,
well, John Candy was fucking tall, wasn't he? He's like 6',
I think so
or something. If he would have fallen, he probably would have broken his back or some shit.
Everything and the floor under him, I guess. I don't know. That actually, we should watch some John Candy movies as well. We can make comparisons, Chris Farley and fucking John Candy's.
Well, I think it would be more
styles.
fair to compare Chris Farley movies to like John Belushi movies.
Will it?
Yeah.
Because I think they're more on par with each other with the physical comedy and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I mean, from my recollection, Chris Farley was like his hero, John Belushi.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, there was a point that Roland and I were talking about earlier in regards to Chris Farley. Fuck, what was it? Oh, when he's channeling the Charles Ink dude or whatever, but he gets that kind of that Farley annoyingism.
Is that where he's like laughing at everything he says? Or
that like
yeah.
that raspy, hacky, like fucking persona that he pulls
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of that
That
scene,
reminds me of John Candy a lot, like in fucking Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, like that character. Shit.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I would say that
But
John Candy does more of a nervous thing. Oh, actually, Roland just brought up a little article saying that Adam Sandler reveals that Chris Farley wanted to die young like John Belushi.
Yeah.
well, he succeeded, so good on him, I guess.
Hey, when you set a goal for yourself,
Says it'd be okay with dying young
If you achieve it,
if it meant he was following the footsteps of his doomed comedy hero, John
Belushi
Candy
and
and
John
John
Belushi.
Belushi. Yep.
oh, so well, I mean, both of them, right?
Boom.
Both fat. Both
If
have
anything,
physical
we
comedy,
we should have like a CineQuest segment of their comedy trifecta.
You know, no wonder Will Sasso's falling off the map because
He's not fat anymore.
Well, he is still kind of fat. You know?
Isn't he kind of buffed up?
You know what's funny is that one scene in the movie where they're talking with each other and they Chris Farley gives him that laughing fucking mushroom.
He gives
or
him
whatever.
like he overdoses him on
the laughing mushroom.
He reminds me of like Dan Aykroyd. Like he's channeling like a Dan Aykroyd kind of character.
Like he's doing used car salesman.
Yeah,
kind
when
of
he's like from like Tommy Boy or something.
Yeah.
When he's talking to them without the mushrooms, but like he fucking hams it up hard. When they do give it to him, he's like laughing like hysterically, almost like he's gonna fucking pop, sticking out his tongue.
Yep. I absolutely hate that persona, only because it's so convincing and it's so well like over the done. It's so over the top done that like it achieves the point of being that annoying. Like you can't help but fucking get irritated at it. So like it's right on point. I'm actually trying to look for Will Sasso on the list here, and they don't. There he is. I was trying to look for his name. Chet Walters. But he was uncredited.
Chet Walters.
Why the fuck would he be uncredited? This is like
rude.
This is like a major motion picture here. Why wasn't Mad TV going on at the time?
Yeah.
So why the fuck wouldn't he be credited in this fucking movie?
I don't know. That's silly.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's classic Mad Sasso. Well,
excuse me.
That's fine. But
I think we were talking about this movie. Budget was $18 million.
Yep.
It grossed $31.2 million in America, and then like 37.
Yeah, the opening
worldwide.
weekend. 37 worldwide. But the opening weekend, it only made 12.2 million.
Is that considered a bomb? I mean, at this point,
I don't know. It sounds like it made twice the money that was budgeted for it.
Afterwards.
So...
but after the fact, though, I mean,
I don't know actually.
A slow burn.
Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, at this point, Tommy Boy had come out, right? And that was a pretty big hit, I think.
Yep.
And then they did Black Sheep, which pretty much is Tommy Boy Part 2.
Kind of.
And that didn't
except
seem like,
political.
Yeah,
No.
Political Black Sheep.
That didn't seem like it did too well.
It didn't.
And then he comes out with fucking like Beverly Hills Ninja.
Right.
And that kind of does okay.
Kind of like the end of it.
And then by that point, he was like falling off the map, and he does Almost Heroes.
And then and then he dies.
Then he's dead. Yes.
Then he's dead. And then his pictures are on the internet of his corpse, just like, oh yeah, there we go. Fuck.
I mean,
you saw it even if you didn't want to see it. Those fucking pictures.
Well,
were
the thing is,
everywhere.
I necessarily didn't want to see it, but then I got to a point where I just wanted to see it over and over again. And I'm pretty sure it was on that Morbid Reality subreddit. That's usually where you see a lot of people dead or kill themselves or some shit.
Watch people die, or not watch. People
Although
die,
I personally think Chris Farley did a lot better in his side characters, like the Dirty Works,
yes,
or Coneheads.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, what else? Shit.
When he puts that fucking jukebox song, he's like C12 or something, and it's supposed to be like some hardcore song because they're about to fight, and it's like that If You Like Pina Colada song. Mm-hmm. And that fucking face that he makes. It's the face that he makes, you know? That's always so funny. But I just want to do a quick...
Wayne's World. Fuck. Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2, man.
Wayne's World 2 for sure, dude.
Fuck yeah. Milton, man.
Right? I don't know. He's like, how's it going, man? Oh, I feel great, man. I hate my father. I hate my life. But I feel great.
He was also in Airheads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's right. He was a cop, right? He was a cop with...
then, of course, then, of course, the couple fucking, Adam Sandler movies, but...
Yeah, he was in Roseanne. He had an episode.
He came on Roseanne?
He was uncredited. He's a man in a clothing store. I think I remember seeing one of that episode way the fuck back in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, he on the Wikipedia says man in clothing store.
Well, I guess that was like one of his first roles or something.
And in Dirty Work, he was actually uncredited, so that's kind of funny as well.
Interesting.
And they bill that as after.
He's uncredited in Dirty Work, and he's like almost like one of the funniest characters.
Yeah, he's not, dude. And that came out in '98. That's fucked up, man.
It's billing here
so actually, after. Dirty Work was his final film role.
Yeah, that's what it looks
really?
like. I mean, if this is correct.
Interesting.
According to the Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it,
and I'm sure that they're
the same shit.
Fuck.
Well, while we kind of like look through his filmography, let me just give a quick synopsis of this movie. Because we are talking about Beverly Hills Ninja. When a young American boy washes ashore near a village populated by skilled Japanese warriors, they raise the child as one of them and instruct him in the ways of ninjutsu.
How did they say?
Unfortunately, he grows up to be overweight and inept, but very enthusiastic Haru, who remains intent on becoming a real ninja. Mm-hmm. Haru's first assignment, protecting a beautiful woman from California, doesn't go smoothly, since he's both uncoordinated and completely unaccustomed to Western culture.
In other words, he's a moron.
Well, the fucking movie opens up with him just like they're doing training.
Thanks,
they're doing
asshole.
training, right? The great white ninja of history. We were wrong.
We were very wrong.
Yeah.
Dude,
my favorite intro to that though is like when Gobe when they ask him like, be honest, they're asking him about
Gobe is the brother technically,
right? The brother,
Chris Farley,
the brother from another mother,
and also the guy who plays Liu Kang in
Robin Show, I think is his name.
That is correct.
He's a cool actor. I mean, I don't know. I wish he'd been in. Well, we need to see more of his films. I wanna look him up. Like when I was farting through it here. I was kind of surprised by the listings or the actual amounts. But anyways, so yeah, like the sensei asks him right in the beginning of the movie, like, tell me, be honest about your brother. I love my little brother. His heart's like a flower. His determination's like a tiger. Like, no, come on, tell me. He's fat. He's a fool, and he's embarrassment to ninjas everywhere. Fucking great. Like deadpan, that whole thing. Like it's not one eye twitch. Like didn't fucking hesitate at all. It's fucking great.
Well, I mean, when you've been in great movies like Mortal Kombat Annihilation, you have to be a solid actor.
Yeah. That takes a lot of grit and steel to sit through that shit.
Dude,
really? I mean, weren't you surprised when fucking Johnny Cage just fucking eats it in the very beginning of the movie?
No, I was actually happy. I was happy for that. Yeah, because I saw it in theaters. It was funny.
Oh, me too.
I was happy. I was like, good. Like, the guy's a dick.
I was surprised they fucking got rid of him, like, right at the beginning of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Seriously, when I saw it, and that,
I wonder what he did to piss off the director. They're like, nah, we don't like you. You're going to die.
This movie's going to be so intense, man.
Yeah, nope.
I was like, they fucking just...
Unleash your animality. Get the fuck out of here.
Nice.
Fucking
some of the worst CG effects, CG claymation effects I've ever seen in my life.
The main villain?
It's like watching Gumby. What? The main villain, the guy from Cobra. He was the Axe Gang leader, the leader of the Axe Gang. That was Shao Kahn.
No, not that guy. I mean, from like Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah. The boss,
Shao Kahn.
Is it Shao Kahn?
Yeah.
And who's the guy from the first one?
Oh, that's Shang Tsung.
Right. Sorry.
The wizard who plays.
Okay. I'm sorry.
The sorcerer.
I'm thinking of fucking Goro, man.
Oh, fuck. Wow. They look so similar. Just like, they got no eyebrows, they got no hair, they fucking look angry. Yeah, yep. Shao Kahn. No, those movies are fucking bad. And that's because I like
But hey guys, Sandra Hess, right?
Oh, that's
Sonya Blade.
Right, yeah.
Dude.
Was she just like a model or something? I don't know.
Dude, I was fucking in love with her forever.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't care, but I mean back then.
Sure.
Oh wow, she was also in Encino Man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's right.
Like we're just going down the line of fucking 90s movies and shit.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Let's reminisce. Because talking about this movie is going to take us like 15
all
fucking
the way
minutes.
Down the rabbit hole.
By the way, the guy that directed this movie actually directed like almost it seems like every single fucking Adam Sandler movie. So
really?
We have him to blame for the influx of like Adam Sandler shit that comes through
for the
and how unfunny most of them they are.
Or studios or whatever.
Well, I mean, Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore is funny. Billy Madison's fucking stupid, but it's kind of funny when you're a kid, you know.
Yeah. Waterboy.
I think that's probably true of like all of his movies, though.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Like they were funny when you were a kid, or when...
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you can possibly think of them like as timepieces or whatever, because fuck, if these were like, because these were some of the best-selling movies of the '90s, and think how fucking stupid America was at that point. Like,
that's true. I think the only movie from Adam Sandler from back then that I will probably watch over pretty consistently is Happy Gilmore. Billy Madison's really fucking hard to watch. That's pretty much all I can say about those.
So I mean, like I'm just reading trivia through here, and it's apparently like Chris Farley hated this film. Like he never wanted to do anything like this again because apparently like it was too dumb even for him, for like his persona and his character.
Really?
Yep. So, I mean, that's what I'm reading.
It seems like right up his fucking alley.
Exactly, but it's like here they're listing his stance was justified as it arguably attributed to the exploitation of his manic physical humor by dumbing it down and playing it out to an almost tiring and foolish degree.
Wait. Were those his exact words?
And probably not. Like
yeah, I was like
else,
that sounds.
Somebody's probably making him sound way.
That sounds way too like
more
articulate
profound, and yeah, than he
almost like
to seem
like some kind of intellectual. Explaining why this was not a movie that was.
And the thing is, they're basically explaining his entire career or whatever, like as not being what he wanted. There, it's like that's what you fucking did, bro. Like, come on, okay.
Yeah, bro, that's what you fucking did, bro.
That's your whole thing. Chris Farr.
Let's see.
C-Far.
When he was trying to hide so apparently he fucking hurt himself in the movie. He's trying to hide like a ninja and he jumped through the wall. in the beginning, I guess. Apparently, like he dove into the wall and hit a stud that didn't break. Oh, god damn, that's funny. Oh wow, the title role was originally written for Dana Carvey. This could have been.
Oh wow,
this could have been
holy
so
shit.
This could have been weird.
You know, you I'm sure Dana Carvey would have been like doing the ninja voice, rolling like indulge us.
Oh god,
imagine fucking Dana Carvey just doing like fucking ninja voice.
How I'm trying to picture like a southern twang, but in Japan.
I couldn't imagine Dana Carvey playing it straight. Like
no, fuck no, with his stupid little smirk and shit the whole time.
Like every time,
he has to keep his teeth like Garth the whole time, and he's just like,
I can't. I can't even
think like,
no.
I'm
thinking of his character as Garth playing a ninja. That's what I'm.
Yeah,
thinking about,
dude, it would be fucking sweet, man.
So like he'd be like a pothead
Garth
Confucius or something. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, with all like the
oh god,
ninja isms and so forth.
I'm trying really hard to picture it. Like it's so fucking difficult. Like I'm trying to mix Garth with like fuck. Let's see. Portrayed. Apparently there's like multiple connections to the Mortal Kombat movies.
He's talking about the the myth of the white ninja, the great white ninja. Then like Chris Rock's like, "Is that you?" Garth would be perfect saying, "Some say it is so."
Yeah, Christ.
that exact tone that he says I like to play after he fucking like rapes it on the drums, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Oh, that would have been fucking amazing. That would have been amazing to see.
Sure.
It's not too late.
Right.
Beverly Hills
Dear
Ninja
Mr.
2.
Carvey.
Yeah.
Please accept the role of Beverly Hills Ninja 2, please. And please portray him as Garth.
Right. Garu.
I'll go watch it at least 3 times, okay?
Garth.
Like, how about that, Mr. Carvey?
Come on.
Yeah, Mr. Carvey, if you are listening to our podcast here,
and you're
please,
absolutely not, but hey,
you got to believe, Roland. You got to have your vision board and do this whole thing. I guarantee you, Dana Carvey at some point is going to come across this podcast and listen to this and be like, you know what?
And it's going to be my fault.
Yeah, because he doesn't do it. He's gonna email us and be like,
perfect. I want that email. I will frame
Ray
it.
and Daniel were so enthused
but
about
fuck
this
guy.
But the asshole of your podcast just really ruined
it for me
so
completely.
I'm not
I would be so happy, like just to have that.
I would hate you forever, Roland.
That's and it would be worth it. It would be absolutely worth it. You would be so angry. It would give me so much strength, Ray. I would it's like if I was dying of cancer or some shit and like this happens
healed.
And I just boom, right? Like
rips out
walking
the IVs.
on water, baby.
I will not need these anymore.
Fuck off. Yeah. I'm healed.
God damn.
Make it so. Please.
It's because of you we're not going to get this fucking gem of a movie.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man. I should I'm going to commemorate that in a tattoo or something somewhere. Like Beverly Hills never Ninja 2. So
I guess let's just talk about some of the characters in this movie. I mean, would you have was it Nicolette Sheridan? Is her name? Playing Allison Page / Sally Jones. I don't really recall. What was her actual name? Do you remember? They never. It was Allison Page. I wasn't quite sure if they cleared that up because I wasn't paying that much attention.
Haru was like fucking around. I was like waiting. Like it had been years since I watched the movie, so I was like, when is she gonna like pull out the badge and be like, "Thanks for the help, Haru. We've got it from here." As they arrest the dickhead or whatever.
Like we don't really need you.
I avenge my sister through the law.
Yeah.
But yeah, so early on in the movie, it was funny because like Haru is talking to his sensei, and he's just like, It's like, oh, perhaps she gave the hotel a fake name too. It's like, no, yes. I think you're the only one who got the fake name or some bullshit like that.
My ninja intuition tells me so. You don't
have ninja intuition. You don't have normal intuition. That fucking sensei had some of the best lines in the fucking movie.
Did you just call me a ninja, sensei? I guess I did.
I guess I
kind of did. Shit. No backseas.
She is not capable of such deception. She is pure as the dove. I think you're thinking with your short sword.
Yeah.
As he looks down.
Yeah.
Reality bites.
What about Chris Rock's character?
Oh God, he was so annoying. But he always is. Like that's another thing.
With his mild case of tunnel carpal syndrome.
Oh, right. I better go soak my wrist.
His fucking hand, right?
You don't want me to sue you guys. Yeah, millions of dollars, whatever the fuck. Like,
they'll
just fire you.
Isn't that like what he like? That's like his hand gestures in every fucking movie, right?
What? Oh, with his things. Yeah. He's always doing like his little finger puppets or whatever.
His finger puppet.
Like it's so goddamn annoying. Like, but I mean that's what he does. That's his character. Like, so it's meant to be that way. So
well, I mean, I don't know if that's his character, more of like his actual persona.
Sorry, yeah, I guess same shit.
I mean, he does that shit even in his stand-up comedy, man. He has a mic in one hand and his fucking
he turns on
his fucking claw
jazz
kind
fingers,
of thing going off
hands.
on the other hand.
Yeah. Finger dance.
Which Chris Rock just played like a general sidekick
bellhop or whatever.
Was a bellhop, but like fascinated by Chris Farley being a ninja, so to speak.
Right. Which
I comic relief sidekick dude.
And Farley really pushed to have him in the movie, which I thought was awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it was one of the stipulations. Like if you're gonna have me, like Rock's also gonna be in there. Rock's got to come.
Was there a reason for that? Like,
I didn't find one, but
was he just trying to get Chris Rock some work or something? Because that's what it sounds like.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, everybody hates Chris hadn't launched yet, so
right. Yeah,
might have been hard times for the Chris Rock. I don't know.
I just assumed it was one of those like, man, this would be cool if you come with me and like I can be a white ninja and you can be a black ninja, but I will be the blacker of the two ninjas. Because
isn't that pretty much how Adam Sandler makes most of his movies? He just makes a movie.
He just
brings all his fucking friends in,
like Steve Buscemi and fucking.
I mean, in that case, I think it would be pretty cool to know Adam Sandler and to get on his good side because he can just get you in a movie at any point in time. That'd be pretty cool.
That's why they're all friends with him. Why do you think they're friends with him? Because they like him. No, yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, it's a fucking movie, whatever,
Sure.
They probably all. I mean, Steve Buscemi, he probably knows the movies are fucking garbage, but whatever.
Well, I mean,
let's fucking have some fun.
He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah,
movie.
exactly. He's just having fun. Like, what was the last one we saw him in? The Dead Don't Die.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, dude. He was the fucking.
He was the asshole with the.
He was the farmer.
Make America.
Yeah, make America white again.
Make America white again.
What was that scene? Where he's in the diner. We're talking about The Dead Don't Die, but Steve Buscemi's in the diner with Danny Glover across from him, and he's wearing that red "Make America White Again" hat, and he's about to take his cup of coffee, and what do they tell him? Do you want to take your coffee to go? And he's like, "Oh no, it's too black for me." And like Danny Glover looks over and he like looks at him. He's like, I mean, like it's too strong. You know what I mean? Like as he's wearing that hat, and just like he's having fun. He's fucking funning being an idiot. So, I can believe that. But he's always seemed like that, like kind of goofy. He just
does whatever the fuck. Yeah.
And like it works for him. But Norm Macdonald, I guess, kind of the same as well. He's in a lot of his buddy fucking, what was he in? He was in Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
Norm Macdonald?
Yeah, dude.
Was in Happy Gilmore?
I believe so.
I don't know if he was, man.
I know he's in Billy Madison.
I don't recall that at all.
No? Fuck. Maybe I'm wrong. I know he was another one like in that sphere of bullshit off and on at one point. Or I might be just thinking of Billy Madison. It's because I'm trying to think of like the regulars that he had.
Well, what do you guys think of like the fight scenes in this movie?
They are actually not the worst. I mean, it was better than.
Beats fucking Surf Ninjas.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say it's better than Surf Ninjas. At least we got some.
It kind of
some people die.
I mean, is the guy
Chris Farley?
Is Robin
Show?
Is Robin Show like an actual martial artist?
I'm not sure. Let's see. I mean, he looks like he would be, but
really? Why does it look like he would be?
Well, because of like, I mean,
why does it look like he would be?
If
fuck,
I was going to talk about his moves, not the way he looks. You fucking racist.
You literally said. Well, he kind of looks like he looks.
But you didn't let me elaborate on what I meant by look. Oh, he looks.
You should know fucking better.
His kicks. Yeah, fuck off.
His kicks look surprisingly
they look
Asian. His punches look really
very
Asian.
Chinese. So it says here that he did take some karate for a while, and
it says he's a martial artist.
But it doesn't like say like his credentials as far as like black belt or maybe a certain level on some type of martial arts.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm looking that up right now.
No, he's got a bachelor's in civil engineering.
What a tool!
Nerd. No.
Nerd.
No, he wasn't happy that the only thing that apparently was keeping him going was martial arts. And then he went to Hong Kong and then was offered a chance to appear in a movie as a stuntman.
Was it a martial arts movie?
They were all action flicks.
Martial arts movies.
So he started, according to IMDb, his mini bio, started martial arts in 19. He took Kenpo classes while attending CSU to be a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
I might have edited that a little bit. He soon realized that karate didn't do anything, so he decided to quit. A year and a half later, he watched a demonstration by a group of wushu practitioners from Beijing. He said, "This is Chinese." He was so inspired to train in this discipline that in that year, 1981, just before starting his senior at CSU, he sold his car and used the money to spend a quarter studying wushu in China. Whoa.
Wow.
He spent he sold his car to spend 3 months in China. What a fucking
most of his own
rude.
stunts. That's cool.
And he ended up in Mortal Kombat 1 and 2.
Yep, which was arguably his.
And when he isn't making films, he takes ceramics classes, paints, welds, and does woodworking.
Oh, God.
What a tool.
Artist.
Literally.
I mean, those are like seem like fun little hobbies and shit.
Exactly.
But I mean, that must mean that he's doing it a lot because I don't see him in many movies.
Well,
at least movies that he's not going to star in. He's not going to spend like a whole like couple months filming. He's usually like a side character or something. He's got like maybe a week, maybe
the last
two.
thing he chose him in was in 2014. So,
dude, so he was 37 in Beverly Hills Ninja.
Oh shit! Shit! Are you telling me that at my age, I could have been in Beverly Hills movies
yes,
like that?
Your age, you could have been in a martial arts movie. Yes,
but not your shape.
Well, I did. Well, I could be like a Chris Farley, or
you could be Asian.
I could be Filipino. Thank you. Filipino, just like Ernie Reyes Jr. and Ernie Reyes Jr. Senior, please. Right?
You could be.
But I did take
Reynaldo Del Toro.
I did take a month of Taekwondo, so it's kind of the same level as this guy.
Yeah?
So.
How old are you? 6?
You're on your way.
Wait, was that the month where Ernie kicked the shit out of you?
I mean, I got my ass kicked pretty much
by your friend
and one of my teachers.
You as a training dummy.
No, well, actually, one of our teachers was taking a class with him, and the teacher kicked my ass.
Oh, was that when Ernie?
It is
not.
I got roundhouse kick.
Though.
I got roundhouse kick to the face by my teacher.
Dude, you ever wonder about like those fucking martial arts instructors though? Like with the kids' classes, like just maybe this like beating up kids.
Yeah,
I mean, because
that's the
I can
joke.
see this being attractive.
I don't get paid
like,
to train your kids. I get paid to beat their asses.
Well, I mean, my friend Ernie did,
or just send them to fight, you know?
I mean, that'd be kind of fun too, though. Like, if you're one of those sorts of parents that wants to discipline your kid, but you don't want to hurt them, you pay someone else to do it. Well, and you sit there and record it and laugh. See, I ain't being a dick. You want to go? You want to go train?
Well,
they eat your peas, bitch.
Ernie did teach kids, but he also taught a lot of the people in high school. Mm-hmm. And he taught one of like these folks that was like kind of a dick, and he always brings it up that
Cobra Kai
when he was getting his what's the belt just after white, yellow belt, yellow belt.
Sure.
It's Taekwondo. It's yellow. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when he was getting his yellow belt, like the test itself is not difficult, you know.
Yeah.
So the guy, after he got his belt, like he went and threw up in the restroom, and like everyone in the fucking dojo could hear him like throwing up his fucking yellow belt test. And he was like, even these little kids were doing yellow belt and not like fucking getting any winded like this fucking guy. Right? But this guy talked a lot of shit, and then he does this fucking test, and then there he is throwing up in front of everyone.
That's why you don't smoke cigarettes at 10. Or whatever.
Well, I broke a board.
You want me to
with
kick
my foot?
What? Those tongue depressors are really hard to break, guys.
Do you have any balsa wood?
There you go. Shit. Break out the good stuff.
So are there any like
splinter?
memorable scenes in this movie for you guys?
Besides the one I mentioned where Gobe just starts talking endless amounts of shit right in the beginning.
Yes, absolutely.
There are quite a few.
So,
I mean, go ahead.
So when Haru's showing Allison / Sally the 5-century-old text of all of the, he sets it on fire. And just the way he ended up, it's just like they may have a second copy. Just like.
And then when he breaks all of the urns right next to on the rack there, these are all of our fallen warriors. This is like our ancestors.
Yeah. I like how he gets on his knees and he starts taking the pictures up. Like, this is so-and-so.
Yeah.
And then, this is so-and-so.
Chokai.
Then the last two guys, was a good thing they worked as a team.
Yeah. Just like put them together in death. Says it should be. I mean, my favorite
was
scenes.
Not made by ninjas.
So, like, one of my favorite. Well, like, there's any death scene. Pretty much is pretty funny in this movie. What's the first one where the guy gets shot point blank in the head and like
they just dump his
ass right into the pier.
He just takes a hard hit on that fucking boat.
And Chris Farley's is sitting down there on a raft and he just drops right in the middle of it and he's just like freaking the fuck out. Yeah, his face. Wah! And I love his fucking screams. Like Chris Farley has the best, like just most ridiculous sounding yells ever. What is it? Ah! Like when
which I'm gonna tag at the end of this episode, so you'll get a nice little glimpse.
It's just so genuine and like terrified and it's fucking hilarious. He always hits that perfect pitch of ridiculous bullshit.
Well, and it sounds like he's in more pain than he actually is. It's almost just like
his soul is hurting.
It's a shocked, torturous scream.
Exactly.
That lasts. Lasts for like. It just lasts for like maybe like 2 seconds.
From deep within, he brings it out. I liked when he arbitrarily killed someone. Like
was that in the restaurant?
Yeah, in the restaurant. Like just flinging the knife around and. He inadvertently saves his brother, like, because they had scoped him out, and they're like, it's that one over there, the guy dressed like a girl. And they go out, and they're about to shoot him, and he flicks his wrist to the side and fucking embeds a goddamn knife to the hilt or whatever in the hitman's chest without, it's a no-look murder, and he doesn't even know about it. He doesn't see it, so he just goes on about his business.
Well, that's how he's one with the universe, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna say anything about the I guess when he goes to the strip joint.
Yeah, of course, man. I mean,
we're gonna get there. We're
getting there. You're right. So we were talking about, Ray was mentioning earlier, the most memorable scene, and it was probably the one they used in the trailer. It was also in the kitchen when he picks up those fucking 2 giant salmon, I think.
Are they salmon? Those are big fucking fish. Though. Are they tuna? No.
I don't know. I think
but it looked like tasty fish. That's
but
all
he
I'm
beats
saying.
the fuck out of a guy with him, and I was just saying, like, as goofy as that looks, that probably would have fucking hurt. Like if I got slapped in the face with a big ass fish like that. Like it would. They did not look. They look pretty heavy, and that was So that was the scene. Like anyone that remembers this movie or saw it, it was always included in the trailer. It's just fucking ridiculous garbage.
Well, just Chris Farley in any sort of disguise. He like fucking like
the Fu Manchu.
Oh, it's
overdoes
automatically classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Ohio, my guy. What is he telling everyone? Ohio, my guy must hold. Ohio, my guy.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to say good morning. Ohio gozaimasu. Gozaimasu.
Oh, and he flicks the shrimp in the chick's cleavage.
Oh, yeah, this smells it afterwards after he gets out with the tongs.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, like tasty, like fuck.
Yeah, and I like when they take a dig at him, like the villain is like, what does he say? Whoever heard of a white ninja? And he just like, like he does a little face like, what the fuck? Like, that was genuine. That wasn't you being a character. You were actually hurt as a person.
And of course, you gotta have like the physical slapstick, like comedy element. But probably
like
the best part was when he fucking, bowed at the fucking hibachi fucking grill and like got his forehead stuck.
That scene. Every time I see that scene, it always feels like extra force. So like bow, but keep going lower. The director's just telling him, and then he's like, "All right, you've hit the grill." He's like stuck, It's just like I was like, you can if you feel that kind of heat on your forehead, you're gonna fucking just like reflective, like just jump back,
Yeah.
But he like just like it looks like he just pushes it in more.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's.
And then he gets a fucking steak, and he's like,
and then he cooks it.
Throws it on the fucking grill.
Yeah.
Anytime he says "Holy Shinto" is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
That's like a play on the whole holy shnikes thing, right?
Right.
That he does in
there's a whole play on that. I think. Yeah, it was fucking dope that they did that. I also love the running gag where his shoes kept getting like swept up when he tried to leave them outside.
Yeah. I was actually just going to bring that up.
My shoes.
Yeah, but
I kept on. I put that in my notes. The shoe gag, pretty much like that.
Yeah, I love that.
When he finally starts noticing, like, where the fuck are my shoes? Like,
where did they go?
So I guess we should talk about the strip club scene.
Right.
Yeah, titty bar time.
Yeah. So when he enters the strip club and he kind of like loses his way, right? He gets onto the stage.
Yeah, somehow.
And he sees the stripper
walks up to the
gyrating in front of him.
Right. I'm one with the universe.
Yeah. He keeps saying, "I'm one with the universe."
As they want to do.
Is that like supposed to be like boner restriction? Saying "I'm one with the universe."
Maybe.
It's supposed to like so he doesn't like get a boner. Like
helps you control your chakras and blood flow to your short sword. And
he gets overly excited and then
he starts getting naked.
Yeah, he starts taking off his clothes
in typical Chris Farley fashion. He pops a nip and starts.
And we mentioned while we were watching the movie that they had to work in the whole Chippendale gag from Saturday Night Live.
Tryouts,
yeah, with Patrick Swayze. And did you all mention that that was a 7-year gag, pretty much?
Daniel.
Yeah, I looked it up. It came out in season 16 of SNL, which was aired between 1990 and 1991. So it's a 6-7 year joke that they threw out. Like,
and
he
literally does the exact same moves.
Yeah, he whips
whips
his cheek out and spanks the monkey.
The only thing he didn't do, which that got like a huge laugh, is when he puts his coat between his legs and fucking like rubs it back and forth.
Oh, does the fucking flossing or whatever?
Yeah, the taint flossing is what it is. And of course,
I remember him licking his fingers and like playing with his nipples though from the skit though.
Yeah,
that was a new improv.
This was only one nip.
This is what a professional does. You whip out something new. You think you're going to do the taint floss,
right?
But I'm going to do the nips.
Single nip. Reinventing the wheel here, Hoss.
Whoa.
And of course, it
See
ends
that
with typical Chris Farley fashion.
Falling on
you
his
fall
ass.
on your ass onto a chair, onto a fucking table,
break that shit,
and yeah,
they fucking take you away.
Which is the running gag on every almost. It seems like every SNL skit that he did. What was the name of the guy, the motivational speaker in a van down by the river?
Oh fuck!
What was his name?
Matt Foley.
Matt Foley. There you go.
Matt Foley. Yeah.
Living in a van down by the river. Of course, he like, there is you, there is Matt, there's Matt, there's a fall into the fucking table. So I mean, as far as the movie is concerned, again, it is someone who's out of his element. I think Crocodile Dundee coming to New York City after like being in the fucking jungle. This guy's coming in to the city after being trained as a ninja, but not
like a shitty ninja.
Not like, being able to.
Crocodile only has a knife, and Chris Farley's got nunchucks to hit himself with a dick with.
Yeah, and he doesn't know any better, right?
And like,
but in Crocodile Dundee's case, like he's able to kind of charm his way into everyone's life, but still kick ass.
And Chris Farley does not do any of that.
Yeah,
without CG.
without like fucking strings making him fly up into the
heavy
and crash into the fucking window or something. Well, that's. I mean, needless to say, the ending of the movie is a happy ending. He does save the girl.
Does he get the girl though?
He saves the girl. I don't really know if he gets the girl.
Because the whole time
it's implied.
She treated him like a. It's implied.
It's implied that he goes away with her, so it's implied that he's kind of getting the girl,
maybe,
so to speak. I mean, once they get back to the fucking city, she might dump his ass. Exactly. You know? But we don't see that because we want the happy ending. I see like a little brother,
you know, like
right to go. Well, we should just be friends. Fuck.
Right? Sex friends? No. Like friends with sex? No. Like sex? No.
Can I be one with your universe?
Right. I didn't mean to, what is he saying? I wasn't trying to enter the temple. I was trying.
Maybe he just recites
walk up the stairs.
The Dave Matthews song "Crash" to her.
Peek in the door, whatever the fuck. Oh yeah.
Lift your skirt, show your world to me. Have you heard the lyrics of that song? That's porno song, brother.
It sounds like it.
That's Dave Matthews getting all sensual and pornographic.
Yeah, I'll just.
Hey, I think it's a good song.
I'll take your word for it. Sure. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to hear a fucking Dave Matthews album or anything.
You mean it? I don't. Okay. Well, just because you said Ray, I will.
Well, okay, I won't put that on you, Roman. Right?
Oh man, thanks. Load off my soul.
As far as the comic relief is concerned, of course, there is it's pretty much Chris Farley, Chris Rock,
Farley, and some
the Liu Kang character as being the side guy.
Will Sasso, uncredited.
Is there anyone else in there that is like a comedian?
Let's have a quick look see here because I don't think so.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Think so?
No. I mean they weren't necessarily meant to be comedic relief, but they had funny, I guess, roles. The valet who like Chris Farley calls asshole every time.
Yeah, well, you know what? I see that as a gag from fucking Coming to America.
Yeah.
When the taxi driver like fucking does that quick halt and he's like, "You dumb fuck," Yeah, you dumb fuck. Yeah. Or he's like,
"Oh yeah," and like, "Thanks, asshole."
Yeah. And then there's the.
Or when he's on the ledge and he's like, "Good morning, my neighbors," and the guy's, "Hey, fuck you," and he's like, "Yes, fuck you too."
Also reminds me of fucking Mr. Bean movie where he's fucking giving the finger back. To people.
Oh yeah. And Beverly Hillbillies too, like when they're driving down Beverly Hills and the fucking cuts him off and gives him the finger, and they're like fucking giving the finger to everyone down the road.
Yeah. I haven't thought about that one in a long time.
No, we should do like a CineQuest that's just Beverly Hills movies. I mean, at this point, it's Beverly Hills Ninja, Beverly Hillbillies, Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. True Beverly Hills.
Beverly
Hills 90210 as just a side piece episode.
We'll see.
Yeah, sure.
That's debatable. There's also back to the comedy relief bit. I was trying to remember the the asshole hotel attendant, the guy that worked behind the
Yeah.
the one that was like, we don't what is it? What's the stupid shit he says? Sorry, we don't take wampum here or whatever. It's like, do you take gold?
Yeah.
Doubloons? Like, what the fuck?
Does he say doubloons?
No, but it's like anybody that does that, that's
It's
usually
one of the characters
gag.
from the Goonies comes out, like they're paying with doubloons, you know?
Yeah. Who else was? Let me see. I mean, the sensei was the comic relief as well, even though it wasn't.
Well,
intentional.
he was like the sensei in their astral projection meetings.
Right.
I hate this. Just fly with no control. It's like
Always.
fucking hilarious.
The last time he comes back to his body through the astral projection was the funniest, when he like smashes through the door.
Oh, when he's at the hotel?
Yeah, he's at the like on the balcony.
Well, he breaks
in the
through like
hotel, he
everything when his
breaks
body
through
smashes back into him.
everything.
Yeah,
Fucking
or his
just
spirit
blasts
smashes
through the
back
door.
in. Yeah.
And it fucking knocks him off his feet. Let's see what other. I think that was mostly it as far as
Yeah, I mean,
slapstick goes.
I mean, it's pretty.
The rest of it is all just, you know, like we mentioned.
It's very surface comedy, you know.
Gags,
It's physical
yeah.
comedy, very
all of the
cheesy,
the training
jokes,
montage,
you know?
all the training montages in the beginning of the fucking movie when they're in the temple is just great, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, walk over.
Yeah,
the paper
him always
without making a
hitting
mistake.
Gobi with the fucking.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
With
think
all his
staff,
I
weapons.
think my
sword,
favorite part of
weaponry.
that training montage is when they're picking up the fucking hot,
the
boiling water.
hot.
He just dumps the fucking thing.
He just dumps on everyone.
Well, it's because you see it coming, you know, like he just puts his hand on his.
He got a panicked look on his face when he saw Gobe picking it up, and like you could hear the skin being seared and shit, and just, you know, like he knew what was gonna happen. They knew what was gonna happen. They should have fucking moved. They should have been ready. They deserved it. They deserved to get burned.
You know, like
those fuckers.
every time he fucks up in any sort of
you can always tell, like
test.
it's a mile away.
Yeah,
it's
like
coming.
you would think that would have been a funny gag if like every time he's about to do something they just take a few steps back, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That would be awesome. There's also the I mean, not again just going into funny dumb shit, but when he catapults himself off the top of that fucking palm tree into the building. And Chris Farley flies down, and then he does like a fucking like
he does like a 45-degree angle curve.
Yeah,
like,
he does like.
I'm telling you guys, he is one with the universe. Come on.
Yeah, fuck gravity.
Well, I always get a good laugh when Chris Rock's doing it, and he's trying to like, what is it? What do you call that motion where you're trying to swing?
Oh, to row or
no? Well, he's not trying to row, but like you're trying to get some kind of what is the term? The scientific term for like.
Yeah, fuck.
He's using his hands to kind of like gain some kind of momentum. Yeah. And he has that stupid look on his face, like.
Yeah.
And then like when
he's got his legs out again, like it looks like he's sitting on a.
He looks like he's trying to like do like a whole
bed.
like he's trying to swing, you know.
He's about to give birth.
But when he goes through and you see like his lifeless body just kind of like float through the glass.
They ragdoll throw him through there. I thought that was great. I was like, he's dead.
Yeah.
He fucking crashed through the window and broke his neck. Like that's it.
And that tree is way too far to even like attempt that shit.
No, I mean. Yes, that's the straw that broke.
This made this movie completely unbelievable.
Fucking unrealistic. Yes.
Okay, I mean, since we pretty much talked about everything about this movie, do you want to go into ratings? Or do you have anything else to add?
Let me think just one sec for a bit.
Sure.
Just to see if
I don't know if I have anything. The shit's just like.
Oh,
it's a silly ass movie.
I mean, like, yeah, and like, I guess another one is how he spent like what would you say? How long does he spend this movie in the Beverly Hills duds? His Beverly Hills.
I come dressed as a
disguise,
pimp to help you.
I've come dressed as a pimp to help you. Yeah. You look like a pimp. Yes, and I will blend in like MSG in soup, or what does he say?
Is
MSG
that what he says?
Noodle. He says yes.
I didn't catch that joke.
Like MSG and noodles. Like I shall blend in with my surroundings.
Fuck, another MSG joke and another fucking.
I was gonna say that back to the fucking Surf Ninjas of Rob Schneider, also SNL alumni, making an MSG joke.
Yep.
And also a side part in Adam Sandler movies for the most part. Shit.
That's true, yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
There you go. That's fucking
coincidence?
6
I
degrees.
think not.
Well, I mean, Adam Sandler gets most of his class, so to speak, to be in his movies. You know?
Right. David Spade, fucking all the rest of those fools. Wait, is it David Spade? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
David Spade comes out in the grown-ups movies.
Yeah. That's true.
So ratings, real quick, we're gonna go through the IMDb rating, 5.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then Rotten Tomatoes, 14%.
Jesus Christ.
Now, just real quick, if you all can recall, because I don't have my old notebook, this is a new one here. I don't have my notes. Surf Ninjas Must Die had what rating? Do you remember? I mean, we can whip that up here if you like. On Rotten Tomatoes specifically.
Oh.
Because it had a higher rating than Surf Ninjas. And I'm kind of curious if it had a higher rating than this fucking movie, too. Is it just some kind of bias on Rotten Tomatoes?
Was it Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, it was Rotten Tomatoes. Is there some kind of bias against like ninja movies in general?
Here we go.
20%.
On the tomato meter.
Surf Ninjas Must Die had a higher rating than this fucking movie. 6 points.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Like,
I'm shocked.
America, I gave you my all, and now I am nothing.
The audience score was higher than
the audience score was 31%. And speaking of the audience score on Google, it is a 90%. So I mean, most people enjoy this movie because they know it's a fucking stupid movie. They know you're not going to get any sort of like deep philosophical things going on, or even good fight scenes. Nonetheless, I mean, you're just going to get this Chris Farley movie where he falls down and makes stupid jokes.
Yep. I mean, and it worked. Fuck.
Of course, it worked.
It was great. Wow. So ratings. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go first on this one because I make you guys go first most of the time.
Weirdo.
I'm gonna, of course, this is just regular rating. Out of 5, I'm going to give this movie a 2.5. Out of 5 ratings. I did enjoy it. I mean, it's Chris Farley. It's not that great of a movie. He's has better ones, Almost Heroes, like we mentioned earlier. I did enjoy some of those cheesy ass jokes, the ninja shit, but it's a movie that I can have on in the background and not really care to watch it. I can hear a joke, maybe have a chuckle or something.
Yep.
But that's what I give this movie. 2.5. Holy shit. What is it? Holy Shintos? Shintos.
2.5.
Holy Shintos. God damn it, I was going to give it Holy Shintos as my rating. Fucking bitch.
Well, now y'all can do it too, you know?
Right.
Because you know what,
bandwagon.
I don't have to set the tone this episode. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, you know what it's sometimes when you say it, I'm just like, we should have all just fucking said that, you know? So
I know. I
lead off with
never fucking do. It really kills me because I'm just like, fuck, that's perfect, and no one does it. They're like, yeah, it's a 2. Yeah, it's a 3.5. But you're not going to call it a 2.4 fucking switchboard or
right.
I think we should we should
dudes.
discuss that next time we give our ratings. Is that we give our rating in the theme of this fucking movie.
Sure.
So 2.5 Holy Shintos, all right? So, Daniel, what do you give this movie?
You know, it's a Chris Farley movie, so it gets props from me because I love his physical comedy. But sitting there thinking about shit like Almost Heroes and even just his side pieces in movies we talked about earlier, like Coneheads and Dirty Work. It's like, fuck, I'm going to have to give this, I guess, like a 2 Holy Shintos out of 5 Holy Shintos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I was saying with this fucking movie. Is that I mean it is enjoyable. It is a Chris Farley movie. He has like that same physical comedy, but compared to some of the other movies that I personally enjoy more,
it's not as
yeah. And even being like a martial arts movie, you know, like a bad martial arts movie, it still doesn't hold up to like
but it
Surf
is fun
Ninjas,
to see,
even though the fighting is better choreographed.
It is fun to see Chris Farley do kung fu, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Think about any of it, but I would still only give this 1.5.
Wow,
Great White Ninjas.
Oh man, you fucking went off theme, bitch.
Yeah.
Great White Ninja.
Well, didn't expect him to do anything else, particularly after I bitched about it.
Exactly.
Like, of course, Roll's gonna troll.
Yeah, a little bit.
And Daniels, he's saying it with that fucking asshole smirk on his goddamn face.
Oh, I know. I didn't have a doubt in my fucking mind. I wasn't to say it, but he's fucking has that asshole little grin going. Yeah.
And
I'm so clever.
When he said it, like before he even mentioned it, he like kind of side looked at me with that huge ass smile, and then did it. I was like, "Oh, you fucking bitch! Here you go." What a fucking asshole, man! Why can't you be like down with the group?
Because that side eye just calls to me. I can't help it.
The side eye.
Yeah. So 1.5.
1.5.
1.5 at best. I mean, yeah. No, it's not. And that's because I do like this movie. But pretty much anything else he's in, I would probably enjoy more than Beverly Hills Ninja.
I mean, Almost Heroes, obviously, right?
Oh, that by far, that went way and above this. There's just so much more fucking comedy in that one. Because as well, that movie has a much bigger, like, it's got a way better cast than this movie does.
Well, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Matthew Perry.
I'm not either, but like he does his
a decent
annoying
job on
fucking
that.
like character well. Let me just check really quick. I wanted to check the cast on.
Oh yeah, considering the cast in Almost Heroes, there's a lot more
Fucking
comic relief
Chris Farley,
in that
Matthew
fucking
Perry.
movie for sure.
Yeah, Gene Levy's in it.
The guy, yeah, he does a really good job as like the
He's great.
villain, you know.
As Guy Fontenot. Yeah.
Fontenot or whatever.
Whatever the fuck.
That guy who has the girlfriend as the straw girlfriend.
Oh, geez.
That shit's funny.
Hieronymus Bosch, or what is his name? Fuck.
Or like the guy that comes back after the bear attacks him and shit.
Oh,
And he's
rips
like,
off his ear.
are we gonna seek revenge? And he's like,
Higgins.
at some point the bear's gonna die or some shit. And he's like, revenge is sweet, sir.
Yeah.
I wish I had the line better because it would make more of a.
That's
a
fine. We'll save it
splash.
for later when we actually check it out, because that will be one we should watch.
Well, it's got Harry Shearer as the narrator from fucking every other movie that Eugene Levy's in, and it's more importantly Spinal Tap, bass player in Spinal Tap.
Yep,
Excuse me.
Yep.
But yeah, so that was our discussion of Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah.
If anyone out there has any sort of comment, which you probably won't.
If you haven't seen this movie, fucking watch it. It's worth watching at least.
Yeah, it's
once.
worth a watch. I mean,
it's not
fun.
one of those so bad it's good movies kind of things. Like,
It's a fun little
is
watch,
fun.
you know.
Have some beers.
But watch other Chris Farley movies. I mean, he's got Almost Heroes is great.
Yeah.
Tommy, I think he's even better than Tommy Boy personally.
Oh yeah. And I actually, Tommy Boy is one of my favorites.
His side character in Dirty Work, fucking Airheads.
I mean,
what else did we talk about? His side,
real quick here.
his side pieces.
Coneheads,
right? He plays the boyfriend. It's funny because he's like the mechanic boyfriend in that one.
Wayne's World 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wayne's World.
The subway scene's just amazing.
Wayne's World is hilarious. Just his little pieces in there. But part 2 specifically,
That's
part
supposed
2.
to be-
His little tirade about not having nowhere else to go when Wayne is like fucking getting pissed at him. Why? What's keeping you here? You don't belong here. Because I got no place else to go. That's great. So let's just bring this episode to a close. You can follow us on all social medias at MoQuest Studios, Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. Always posting.
The Twitters.
Yeah, we're always posting stuff on. We're on Snapchat now, by the way. If y'all want to take part in that, it's just MoQuest Studios. It's Snapchat. Surprisingly, we get to keep our names and we don't have to add a number to the end of it because this name MoQuest is
not a thing.
It's not a thing. It's non-existent.
It's
some bullshit word.
It's a state of being.
Yeah,
it's a dimension.
It's a way of life.
Sight
you know?
and sound, but not beyond bullshit.
At some point, I hope it becomes like a verb. Like, do you MoQuest?
Yeah. Right.
Are you a MoQuest or some shit like that? It turns into a noun too.
Yeah, it's like it's like what happens when you take a really good shit.
Have you had your MoQuest today? You can follow us on Patreon. Again, special episodes, unedited episodes. We have a lot of specifically unedited episodes that we cannot just post out in public for free because, frankly, they're ridiculous and our language gets a little
we have limits
colorful.
Even for ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Limits to a point where you need to pay to listen to that shit because if it's free, like we probably get in trouble or something.
Some
person's status in society would come crashing down upon them. You know?
Yeah, something like that. We have our reputations to consider, guys.
Yeah. We're trying to be professionals here in society. Until we can do this podcast forever for full time, because that would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's the
we don't want you to think that if you contribute to our Patreon that you're not getting something in return. You're getting a lot of decent.
There's some fucked up shit, guys.
Yeah, there's some fucked up shit in there that you got to pay for.
Yeah.
And frankly, I go, if you don't want to listen to it, then don't.
Funny things to us.
Yeah, don't contribute because I mean, if you contribute and then you get offended, I mean we're warning you ahead of time. It's kind of your fault.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you knew what this was.
We're not hateful, mean people, but we like to say funny shit.
Silly bastards.
And
it's like
we have a lot of trolls in this
hooker
group.
and then getting AIDS. You can't blame the hooker, really.
Exactly. No. See, you knew this. You assume
no glove, no love. Man.
All right, gloves cost money. You go out there. You protect yourself.
Right. Leave comments or again, I always forget to say this. Rate and review us on iTunes or subscribe on iTunes. Tell your friends about us. It gets us out there. We are on. Again, iTunes. We're also on Google Podcasts. We are on we're on Last FM. You can subscribe there as well.
Last FM's still around.
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah. That's why we're on there.
Oh yeah, nice.
The last bastion of podcasters to still be on there.
Sure.
We are actually on Podcoin now too. So if you actually want to,
you listen to us and you get some pod points.
Yeah, you can get some returns on that through
maybe
like
go
Amazon,
buy some
shit like that,
some paper towels or some
some gains.
Yeah,
right?
so
pack of pencils or whatever.
Once we get
financial gains.
Yeah, you can get sort of paid to listen to us if you want.
Sure.
You know,
right, that was the incentive.
It might give you some. It's an incentive. Like you'll get some kind of return.
You help yourself
on your time
by helping us.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody wins.
And I mean, there's a lot of podcasts on there that you can listen to and get paid for.
I mean, we don't get shit from any of this. We're just doing it like actually to help you, like incentivize.
We're trying to entertain the masses here,
right? And
it's for the kids.
Multiple levels.
For the kids, yeah.
Multiple levels. So
yeah, we're trying to toughen up the youngins. You know,
if anything, we're going out of our way for you.
Yeah. We're in the fucking we're in the hole right now, financially.
Yeah,
because of this podcast. But hey, it's fun to do it, so fuck it, whatever.
Right.
And I told myself I'm not going to buy any more microphones. This year. Because I have purchased
this week.
This week, right? And every day, you know how tempted I am.
You found a fucking.
You know how tempted I am to buy more microphones?
Cord in your bag that you didn't even remember you had.
Oh yeah.
And you'd been thinking about buying another one. You just pull this shit out and you're like, oh cool. I haven't even opened it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I actually bought another mic cord just to have a spare because sometimes shit happens.
I forgot about it.
And for the past 3 weeks, I've been telling myself, "Oh, I need to go buy another mic cord."
Yeah.
Not even realizing that the one I had still in my bag hasn't even been opened yet. It's still in the package.
The twisties on there and everything. Yeah. Pulls that shit out.
And I was like, "Oh, wow. I guess I don't have to buy one then."
Like you should have seen his face. Daniel, it was.
I was overjoyed.
Yeah,
I was overjoyed.
He was aglow.
I mean, I have a serious problem with like buying gear in general because
it's like
I used to buy a lot of stuff for my guitar. I had like
shit.
almost hundreds of dollars that I invested in my guitar, and all the gear for that.
It takes money.
And frankly, I've simplified everything I have for my guitars. So I mean, I don't buy shit for it anymore. I just use what I have.
Yep.
And I have to tell myself in this endeavor, just use what you have.
You're getting there.
You know, doesn't sound terrible. Just use what you have.
Then we have people like Jamie that don't give two fucks, and we'll just get whatever we think we need. And then there's the psychology where you fuck with yourself, and you're like, you know, I don't really need this mic, but Jamie said that.
Jamie says we might need it.
You know, like he's the one that sent me the picture. I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, and we're hoping to get a couple of sponsors involved, and maybe some local and some national, but we'll see what our audience participates in.
I mean, it'll happen. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Well, there's a process to go through and to do all that stuff. But I mean, you know what? We also
we're all confident enough in our silliness and bastardliness.
We got a lot of shit to do, you know.
That someone's gonna want to hear it.
Honestly, I'm hoping we can get ourselves sponsored by Adam and Eve. You know, that'd be pretty sweet.
Oh Christ!
Always looking for that next pocket pussy,
Christ.
You know.
Right? Yeah. Pocket.
Hey, pocket pussies for all.
What are these crazy kids gonna do next?
Put it on a keychain. Yeah.
Damn, pocket pussy on a keychain? That's fucked up, man. You're walking around with that fucking thing hanging out of your pocket and
shit. So dangling in the
in emergency situations.
Right.
Emergency
that's not what you
bonus
think,
situation.
so I don't lose my keys, okay?
Right.
If it's always attached to my dick, I'm not going to...
You know, sometimes you just get like a random erection. What are you going to do with it? You got to take care of that shit, you know? It's faux pas. Like... Don't want to.
Can't lose your keys if they're on your dick. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. See, wise man say, yes, keys attached to penis never go away.
Never lose. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I could have sworn you were gonna do the.
Oh no.
Pizza's divine.
No.
Or, wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price.
Never pay full price for a pocket pussy. Yeah.
Get it sponsored to you guys, right?
Put it on a chain attached to your wang.
And
yes.
On that note, I should end this episode. So everyone, I am Ray, your host.
So is that a chain bang?
Chain bang. Again, Ray, your host, and over there.
This is Roland.
And in Washington.
Was Daniel.
Thanks for listening to us blabber on about Beverly Hills Ninjas sometimes and a lot of other movies majority of the time.
Jesus Christ.
Later.
See you.
Bye.